You're on.
We're live. Here we go. Oh, I hear an echo. Who's echoing? Who's playing the
You?
cymbals?
Can't be. Oh wait, sorry. I'm playing drums in the background. I'm not.
I hear like a cymbal.
I'm on push to talk, so it
Is it
shouldn't
like
be me.
back to black? Is it? It's something. All right, here we go. We're ready to play a little Storm King's Thunder on Monday night as our usual game. Welcome back. You can see that we're heading north to Everlund on the Evermore Way as I switch my screen over so you can see the actual map. Ooh, stuff is beeping. There we go. But before we got there, as we left Oliston's hold, our adventurers ran into some trouble. So let's move them back over. And I believe this is the correct map.
Oh, that's right. That explains why my health is low.
And we'll get back here. And while traveling, they were ambushed by some Uthgert elk tribe, which I think they figured out at some point. Here we go. So we have a battle to finish. We're at the top of the round. We're just going to jump right in. So if you've missed any of the episodes, you can always check back on the VODs, or you can go out to the YouTube channel for SirLucien. You can also check out the player perspective out on MC Colonel's channel, who's also putting the videos up throughout the week. So here we go. We've got all our players. We've got our chat up, which is good. Ian, top of the round. I believe it is your turn.
That's right. Yeah, totally know what's happening.
Yep, taking too
okay.
long. Moving on to art. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. All right, I see where I am. Okay, cool. Awesome. 10 out of 10. How many spells do I have? I have some spells left. All right. So, things I will do. I will go... Nope, that's 1, 2, 3. How many? 5, 10, 15. Just scooch on over here. Hi, guys. And I'm going to cast, what is that thing called? Hail of Thorns. Yep, that guy. Hopefully I don't have anything else running. If I did, it's gone now. And I aim at the shaman lady, woman person. And she has been hurt. Yeah, right? That's a thing.
No, she has not taken... Let me look.
Oh, the shaman? Yeah, I stabbed her in the back twice.
Yeah. Looks like she's been hurt.
Alright, and she is a human person. So it's this one. And Hail of Thorns. 19, does that hit?
Yes, that is... Let me just check again. I believe it's a... Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright. Oh, God. Oh, really? 11? 11 piercing, and then 1d10. That's not how you roll. 1d10 of piercing damage. Ooh! 6 damage, and they have to make a dex save of... What is it called? 13. They have to make a dex save of 13. If not, they take half damage. Everyone in the... Sorry, Coffee. In a 5-foot range of her.
It's all good.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So the 1d10 is your... The 5-foot...
My Hail of Thorns.
Damage.
Yeah.
The Hail of Thorns. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, the arrow flies out and strikes the shaman in the back. And then...
Nice.
We have several people around, so we need some dex saves from... Coffee, you take 3 points then?
Yep.
As a shaft of the barb of the arrow hits into Coffee. The barbarian next to you. Let's do a dex roll there. Rolls a 1, so it takes full damage. 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the barb crash into him also. It's like a bramble bush has just grown up in front of all these people. And he's struck by some of the thorns and the bramble itself. He doesn't go down, but he is bleeding from the wound. We also have We also have this other guy, Berserker. Where's he at? Dex save. Here we go. Rolls a 17. Is that good enough for half damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll take 3. Yeah, he'll take 3. So he just has a scratch on him. Doesn't seem to be too affected by it. The shaman will dex. Yep, a 5. So she'll take the full 6 damage. And then, we also have the elk. I don't have that sheet up. Let's get that one. Just the one I'm missing. So she's riding a mount, which is a giant elk. NPCs, monsters, there you are. Character sheet, there you are. Dexterity, that's pretty good dex. Let's see what it can roll.
No.
Rolls an 18.
Oh, son of a bitch, she takes 3.
So elk takes 3 also. So that arrow hits her and just spreads out. And it does damage a little bit of everybody. The elk lets out a yowl. Doesn't die, but it is certainly hurting. Okay.
Right.
Anything else?
And yes,
Did you move Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark, I believe, fell.
'Cause I don't see it anywhere.
Before. Well,
Did you
it wouldn't
drop
be up
it?
anyways.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
It would have been before. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did it for another Hail of Thorns earlier.
Okay.
But I shoot her again, or at least I attempt to. Favorite enemy, longbow, bam. And I miss. So, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm just, back where I was. Just casual.
Okay.
And that's my turn. That is
right.
it.
That moves us over to Ardreth. So you see Ian fire off 2 arrows into a mess of battle down at the bottom, and then takes cover near the oxen.
Okay. And I still have this one here. Am I prone, or how am I?
No, I believe you
came off the
fell,
horse,
but you didn't. Okay. Yeah, you didn't fall. So
Okay.
You're on the other side of the horse. There's a horse between you, and there's a tribal warrior coming at you.
Nice.
With the horse in between, who's probably going to just take off. I probably should have them run at some point.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. 30 to there, and I'm going to cast Fear again in a cone in front of me. So trying to catch as many of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are out there. I think it should catch quite a bit.
Let's see. So it should go the first square, then it would go these 2.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cone.
Because then I think it would go to these 2, then these 3, these 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I can get them all at a 30-foot range.
15, 20, 30. Yeah, it seemed like it would go to there. It looks like it'll just keep going.
I tried to maximize it, so I think I get all 6 actually.
Okay.
And so they make a 30-foot cone wisdom saving throw. It drops whatever. So, by the way, when they do this too, they drop whatever they're holding before they flee. So the other group that went to the woods, their weapons and whatnot should be laying on the ground.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. And fear. Well. Where's the drop stuff at?
I think they were probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, I mean
40.
in your fear description there.
Oh, so if you look down, well, frightened by this spell.
Drop whatever it is holding and become frightened for the duration.
That's in the very first paragraph. And so the other ones should have dropped their weapons, probably whatever a full run is away.
Well, it would be whatever's in their hand. Yeah.
Yep.
They have a few other things, but yeah. What's in their hand? That makes sense. Okay, so let me get to the right character sheet because I only have 7 of them up.
Not to make it too tough, but at least you aren't playing any of us tonight.
And what's the DC?
Hold on one sec. My spell DC is 14.
All right, so we need some 14 rolls. So here we go. 1. All right, so 3. So number 1 makes it. Number 2 becomes feared. Let's put that on for now. That one. And that one. All right, and then we need 3 after that. Yeah, and these ones. Okay. There. Could be making lots of these rolls. And there. Okay. So on their turn, they will make a dash action. So your spell goes off. Any other actions?
Of course, Bardic Inspiration on... I think Finn doesn't have it on him right now, does he?
Not.
He does now, and that should use my second one.
Okay. It should be that one.
Thank you.
All right. I didn't change there. Let's change to Ardreth. There you are. Okay. Any other actions? Bonus action. Oh, you did action, bonus action, movement.
30. I'm going to move... Hold on one sec here. No, I think all things being equal, Finn can kind of stay between me and that guy. So,
Okay.
I believe that's it.
Uthgard Showman. Let me look at my notes. That's been done. We did that one. What other fun stuff can I do for you guys? Okay.
Okay, carried away. I'm still unconscious.
Yes, unconscious. So I think what we're going to move to is this one. Just looking at the stats of that. So, all right, Shaman is going to begin to cast, and you can see her mumbling arcane words, Coffee, as she's staring at you. And in the fray, as she just barely brushes her fingers past you, you're going to need to make a wisdom saving throw or become cursed. That sounds cool. So let's do that. Let's do this.
I'd be cursed.
Oh, did you not roll good? Ooh, a 9. Nope. Okay, so when you cast a spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options: ability score. Yeah, we're going to use the curse she has chosen is your target has disadvantage attack rolls against you.
Bah!
So, and it is a concentration, so that'll be up for a while.
Will I know that?
Probably.
Or do I...
Mechanically, you're going to have to know it, but yeah, I don't think your character would recognize. Maybe on your turn, I'll let you we'll let you roll the first ones, and then I'll let you do an Arcana check to see if you recognize that something's going on. And
Gotcha.
if you make the Arcana check, then yeah, you're like, hey, wait a minute, she's messing with me. But if not, we'll say that you just didn't see it, or you're not recognizing what she's doing.
Sounds good.
That'll give you a chance. Other than that, so that's her cast. Then, does she have... Nope. She does not have a bonus action, so that will be hers. The giant... okay, so that's... Elk goes on her turn is the only other thing I need to worry about. So let's go ahead and move the elk. Or not move it, but actually have it attack you. Once I find the right character sheet. Mr. Elk, there you are. Nope. It's not Mr. Elk. That's Mr. Elk. Mr. Elk gets... Looks like a hoof attack. Against Coffee. Rolls a 22.
Come on.
Is that with disadvantage?
17 with disadvantage.
That'll be a miss.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that is then Elk. That would lead us to Finn's turn. So Finn is up.
Right, we'll see Ardreth run up, cast that spell. I'll yell, "Well done, Ardreth," and I will take a hammer shot at that guy directly behind me.
Okay, directly behind you. Yep, go ahead.
Yep.
10 would miss.
It's like 6 attacks I've missed in a row. That's just great.
You should be a caster.
We're doing
Just
full
saving
attack
it up
here.
for a
Cannot hit the guy in front of him.
Yeah. Oh, did you roll twice for your... So you had a 12 there too? Yeah, 12's not a hit.
Yep.
But I'm not seeing anything else.
I'm trying to find it on the character sheet for him.
$12 hits.
7 would also be a miss.
That's fantastic.
So they're ducking, diving, dodging, dipping. You're bouncing off some of the hide armor that they have on and just not quite gaining purchase as they swarm around you. And maybe having Ardreth next to you is making it so that Nod can't maneuver quite the way he wanted to. And so you miss a couple times there.
Quit jostling me.
It's my cologne, let's be real.
Coffee, you were up.
Alright, I'm taking 2 attacks at the shaman lady, and then I'll roll Arcana to see if I figure out my curse.
Yeah, let me put a curse on you. Go ahead. So a 13 and a 14. Well, actually, the yeah, that's still gonna hit her.
Nice.
Yeah, even with the disadvantage. So 7 and a 10, and yeah, she will go down. So you can go ahead and describe that.
Oh. So he does the same thing with the elk there, going to stab her twice, and he fights through this weird thing that's almost forcing him to miss. So he barely gets through, but in the end, she bleeds out.
Cool. All right, she goes down. That goes down to a 7. Any other actions?
No.
Okay, let's
I
take
will
the curse
face
off.
the barbarian guy
Okay.
and wonder where Greybeard is.
Tribal. Okay. So that brings us back to our tribal warriors now. Okay. Go to there. We're going to shift. Oh. These guys need to... come down to here. there. Right about there-ish. Right about there-ish. Oh, I keep trying to move my map with my cursors. Okay. So... now I need at least one. This guy made his, so he can move back. Last turn. Each of the tribal warriors has 3 spears, 2 that they can throw. So he still has a weapon, so he's going to move back. Can only get to 30 though if I move. So I'm going to go. No, I'm going to go to there. And maybe he's going to throw a spear. I need 4 checks down here at the bottom for these guys. They get to make it at the... let me read that. Is that at the end of their turn or the beginning of their turn, Coffee? Or Ardreth for your spell. Let's see. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends for that turn. So these 2 can make the check. These guys need to get into the woods out of line of sight. So I can only make a check with 2 of them. So let me do 2 checks. And those are wisdom saving throws against your 13, did you say, or 14?
14.
14. No, that guy is still afeared. So I'm going to move him a little more just so I know he's still afraid. And the other one. 19. He comes out of it. All right. He's down to 2 spears. But it's at the end of his turn, so he can't do anything. These 2 just got out of line of sight. He failed it, so those 4 at the bottom are good. We now know we need to get these guys up here, so we'll go. It's going to go right up to Greybeard. Yeah, I'm going to move a dead body out of the way and put that guy there. Then we're going to go... He's just going to move slightly. Tribal warrior. Actually, he's going to go another. He's going to dash. 30. So that's a dash. So, okay, so 30. There we go. These guys at the bottom ran. Am I missing anybody? I think that is all of my warriors. All right, starting at the top. Ian, you have a guy trying to spear you. So he's just going to go ahead and regular attack spear. He rolls a 20 for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then he stays there and continues to try to thrust at you. Staying at the top, we have Greybeard. You have 3 around you. So, first attack. Misses, even though they have advantage. Second attack.
Woohoo!
Rolls a 16.
That's a hit.
9 piercing damage. And one last attack. Crit, 23. And the damage is going to be... $12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's those 3. They're going to stay in combat with you. Ardreth. So you have a tribal warrior who's going to try to spear you. This is a regular spear attack.
Try being the operative
Yep,
word.
he rolls a 21 to spear you and gets 9 piercing damage.
That wasn't trying, that was doing.
Yeah, that was doing. So 9 piercing damage from the first spear, and the guy behind him is also going to try to spear you as you're trying to dodge out of the way of the guy to your left. So it was the guy to your left that just hit you. The guy to your bottom right is now going to try to spear you as you dodge out of the way. He gets advantage, but only rolls a 14. Is that enough? For your AC?
It's always fun to find my AC. It is a 13.
Okay, so 3 more piercing damage from as you try to dodge out of the other way. The second spearman tries to spear you.
It always happens that way too.
And then Logan, you see a spearman try to spear you on top of Nod. Actually, he's going to spear Nod, who tried to attack him the last time. He gets advantage. He rolls an 11. I think that's a miss.
Yeah.
Good job. So
You
Nod is able
human.
to dodge out of the way. Moving further down in our battle, Coffee. Let's see. So I have Tribal Warrior, Shaman, who's gone now. So, all right. So I have the Barbarian and that guy going on this turn. Okay, I just want to make sure. So Barbarian is going to attack you twice. Or let's start with the Warriors, just so we can get those guys out of the way. So here comes some spear shots. These are, you normally disadvantage, but they have pack tactics, so they get advantage, which cancels it back to just normal attacks. So that's 4 normal attacks with spears, two-handed thrust. Thrusting at your body, we roll a 11, which would be a miss. Another one, this is the one to your right. This is the one to your bottom right. Rolls a 15. Also slashes by and bounces off the spell song. Guy directly to you, below you, rolls a 23 natural 20 crit. So that's going to be...
Alright. I will burn the my shield on that one.
Okay. And then we have the guy to the bottom left. Also misses, hits off the spell song. So those guys missed. Then we have Mr. Barbarian, the bigger Barbarian, the madder Barbarian, the foaming at the mouth Barbarian. One that kind of sounds and talks like Greybeard a little bit.
That son of a... Oh,
He is going to also get 2 attacks on you with his great axe as it swings at you. So the first one, we roll a 25.
Is that at disadvantage?
It's actually he's got advantage.
Oh, punk. Alright,
Yeah.
So it's only 8 points of slashing damage, and then the other roll is a 22.
Both of those hit.
12 slashing damage. Okay, and then you need to make concentration checks, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then we have one last person. I think that's everybody. Oh no, I have the longbow. Mr. Longbow is going to... Who does he believe is the biggest threat would be the question. Coffee seems to be super tough. How many hit points you got, Coffee? How wounded are you looking?
Very wounded.
Like almost dead wounded?
I have 13 left.
Yeah. Would he think... I'm going to make him make a check. He's either going to shoot you or Greybeard, because I think he thinks either you or Greybeard... no, but Finn is on a lion. How do you not shoot the guy on a lion? How do you not
Well, I
look
mean,
at
it's
that
like
battlefield?
a shaman, right?
What's that?
It's like he'd do what I did. Go for the guy on the
Longbow.
mystical being.
Clearly, those
Yeah.
6 misses I've thrown so far intimidate him.
Yeah.
He knows it's coming.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that a bard is fearing everybody, so he makes shoot the bard. The ranger is just wrecking people with bramble shots. The barbarian's killing everybody with every swing he hits. Coffee can't be hit.
Give me your
like-
bow shot, you stupid archer.
It's
I'll
like
take it.
all of you.
I think you should just run. You should run
Dangerous.
away. That's
Yeah.
the goal. I think you should run away.
You're all so dangerous. I can't pick. I'm paralyzed. All right, he is going to choose.
I choose you, Pikachu.
Just make it random.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1d5.
1, 2, 3.
And we'll just
Not
go
me,
from
not me,
left
not
to
me.
right.
Give me bonus on it because I'm shouting he's a punk.
Okay, we'll get 1d6.
Not my
You get 2 of the numbers.
Thank you.
So we'll go left to right, bottom to top. 4. So Coffee would have been 1, Greybeard 2, Ian 3. Yeah, bottom to top. Yeah, so he's gonna shoot you. All right, we're shooting the Paladin. Oh, I guess we could have shot Nod too, but we'll shoot the Paladin. An arrow is about to fire.
This is a magic arrow.
Yes.
Is it black?
Yes.
Super.
But I need to read one piece really quickly because it's the first time we get to use it.
Death
Pretty
save.
cool. Let's see.
Right in that little chink on over my heart in my armor.
So I need to make a ranged attack roll with this weapon. I get advantage. You gain no benefit from cover.
What?
And I suffer no disadvantage due to long range. That's awesome.
Oh, sharpshooter. You get advantage with sharpshooter? You don't get advantage with sharpshooter. You get advantage with sharpshooter?
Just reading through it to make sure I've got it.
That'd be the best thing ever.
Okay. If the attack hits, then there's extra. Okay, so let's even see if he hits. So he has to hit. He needs advantage. Here we go. Firing at the Paladin. 15! No!
Sucks, this sucks.
It smashes off of your plate mail.
My black plate mail surrounded by a golden aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sweet.
didn't even block that. I just
Yeah,
let
it
it
just
ricochet off my chest.
smashes right off your chest plate. Oh, that's so good. Okay. That is his action. We need to put a counter on you, though. We're going to put a little... Put that on you. Okay.
What's that? Am I toxic?
Yep, you don't know yet. Something's happening. All right. That moves us to Jarrel. Unconscious. Greybeard, you are up.
Right then. Killing time.
It's a big round.
All right, we're gonna start right here. And great axe.
Uh-oh. This round's turned to the word.
Oh, mugger.
That smashes off of the wagon and does not damage the tribal warrior.
All right.
Here
So
comes
where
barrel
is
rage.
their barbarian? Right here, right?
He is down in the fray,
Okay, down there with.
and they are all barbarians. They are all
All right.
Uthgard barbarians.
All
But
right.
they've all taken it personally that you didn't call them that.
Yeah.
They're all upset now.
Right.
They're wondering why you haven't joined them, barbarian.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to let them join us in our fight against the giants. I guess I will say something along the lines of that. Well, they don't understand what I'm saying, so I'm saying it to myself.
Okay.
And I'm like, you should be joining us to fight giants. And I take a swing at this guy.
Oh, thank
That
you.
one will hit.
Crunch.
Ooh. Which guy was it again?
The middle one.
Middle. So
That
okay.
one.
Yep. That one goes down with a mighty axe blow to the noggin. Blood gushing.
And then I continue my diatribe about we need all the help we can get against these giants. It's all, and one more. I've got a new setup tonight, so I'm all over the place looking for stuff. Did I just get a 24 again?
Yeah.
Good thing for my cheating dice mod.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, which one was that?
This one here.
He you hit him. He looks grievously wounded, but he slowly cracks a smile at you as he remains standing.
I'd like to use a key point.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Thursday
Yeah.
night. Oh,
Go ahead.
You can have one of mine.
that's all I got.
Okay. And you're not using reckless. You're just
No.
fighting. Okay.
Just fighting.
Just fighting.
I know better than in this type of fight.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Whew, that was a crazy round. But Ian, you are up. You have a tribal warrior dancing in front of you. She is trying to spear you in the face.
I care so little about this person. Is that elk still on the field, or did it
Yes.
disappear?
Nope.
It's still there?
Yep.
5, 10, 15. All right. 20, 25, 25, 25, 30, 35. I have to stay here. I get a clear shot on that. And I say, once again, sorry, coffee. And
Well, just real
cast-
quick here. Are you going to take a attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, just checking before that gets too far ahead. Let's get the right. Oh, that one's gone, so that can be gone. I'm down. There we go. That one. All right. 6 misses as you duck away. So okay, continue on.
Never thought that would happen. I say once again, sorry, coffee. And I aim for the elk in the closest to coffee.
Okay.
And I use Hail of Thorns at level 2. Okay, that did nothing. I cast it at level 2. It just gives me an extra die 10. But I have to hit. I'm trying to shoot the elk. The elk has taken no damage. No, it has taken damage. So I get to use
From
this one.
the other barb.
15.
I think that is good. Where'd it go? Hello, Mr. Giant Elk. You need 15 would hit.
All right. So I'm gonna roll 2d10. So I'm casting it at second level.
Well, you roll the damage for the longbow first, right?
Yeah.
Not the bramble part.
13.
13. Okay,
There's
so it goes
13.
down. So
Fuck
it
you, elk.
falls over.
And then everybody in a 5-foot radius has to make a dex save of 13. If they make it, it's half damage. Otherwise, it's full.
Okay.
You make it, you take 5. No, you have advantage. Well, you make it either way. It's still 5 damage. To Ka'Fey.
Yeah, if you make it, you take half damage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Killing that elk was a good deal.
All right. So, and that's a dex save against your
13.
barbed arrow, right? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
first one rolls an 8, so he will take 13.
10.
Oh, sorry, 10. Thank you. Okay, so that guy's still standing. Next guy.
I'm
Elk is
trying to
gone.
kill
Get
him,
rid of
Coffee.
Okay, next one. Let's see. Rolls a 14, so half damage.
Yeah.
But that's still yep, that's still enough. So that's a bramble goes through that person's throat, and he keels over. The guy straight south. Let's roll another one.
Is the barbarian giving you a lot of trouble there, Coffee?
Yeah.
All right.
So 6 for a total of 10. Mortally wounds that guy, but he's still standing. We need 2 more rolls. That one and that one. So a 17 and a 13. So that guy only takes 5. He's okay. 13. That's half damage? Or is it 14?
Yeah, that's my spell save.
Okay, so
No,
13.
it's-
So, got it. And that guy is still standing. Okay, that is all of them. So one goes down from the arrow burst once again. You see another burst of brambles inside Coffee's armor, which is probably the first time his armor's ever really been damaged. So he's going to have to worry about fixing his shirt and his cloak and stuff because it's probably got holes in it now. But the other guys also are looking pretty worse for the wear.
Sorry, buddy. And I make another arrow shot. This time I'm aiming for this barbarian.
Okay.
And that's a humanoid. That's a dagger. No, longbow. Here we go. Yes, that one. Oh, fuck. All right. And I go back to stand right there, and that is my turn.
Okay. Ardreth, you were up.
I tried.
It was good.
Oh, what to do? Oof.
Run, buddy, run.
Yeah, I could do that and try to cast some heal on myself, but
You don't hit that hard for opportunity attacks.
I don't play a barbarian or a bard very well, so.
And I think you gotta be a little careful too, because I think casting with people next to you. What's the rule on that?
I think that's gone in 5th edition.
Yeah. I think there might be a feat for it.
Yeah, you have to take a feat or something, or
It's Warcaster.
right. But if you don't have Warcaster, what's the deal?
Opportunity
No, it's-
attack.
All right, I'm going with Crown of Madness on the one kitty corner to me just below. So the one that could actually hit the one adjacent to it next turn.
All right, let's look up something real quick, just so we're sure here.
It's Mage Slayer.
Yeah,
That
Mage
one's-
Slayer gets
Before I
opportunity
hit-
attacks.
Before I hit spell.
Yeah. That's how you can hit somebody. But that's a feat. Who's doing the magic thing.
Wait, say that again.
It's Mage Slayer. So when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. But that is a feat. It's not a feature in the game. Oh, I guess technically is it a feature? That's the definition of feat. But you have to take it. It's not inherent in the rules of the game.
I thought for sure I read
Yeah.
a rule about.
Just like crossbowing and firing a bow nowadays.
So am I good?
To do magic? I'm
Yep.
pretty sure. I don't think there's a disadvantage of you doing magic right next to somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna do
All
All right,
magic.
yeah,
on the
we
one.
won't stop it, but I thought for sure I read something, but we'll keep moving. So,
The
one
one-
humanoid of your choice, wisdom saving throw.
The one kitty corner from me. So down, if you're looking at the map, down to my right, so that he can strike the one next to him on the next turn.
Okay, yeah, he
And
rolls
when I
a
do it-
6.
I yell out, Finn, get the one to my right.
And that's exactly how he said it too. Just like, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Any other bonus actions or movement?
Well, unfortunately, I think everyone close to me has
Dead.
already has Bardic Inspiration on them. And if I try
Oh,
to pull
shit, that's
out,
right.
they're going to strike at me, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. Well, at this point, we'll see what happens. So I'm sorry, it did or didn't work on him?
He rolled a 6 for his wisdom save, so that
Nice. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a visual effect for that?
For Crown of Madness.
Yeah.
So again, most of my spells are light oriented, and so in this particular one,
Let's see. Sure.
No.
the charm target ends up getting a glowing. His eyes start to glow with madness on it. He gets a jagged iron crown twisted around his head, that's visible from everyone around him.
And
Okay.
if he takes damage, or when does he take another check at some point?
Must use his action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself.
Oh yeah. See, yeah, it can make
Target
a wisdom
can act
saving
normally on
throw.
its turn if I choose no other creature or if none other within reach. Subsequent turn, you must use your action to maintain control.
Okay.
It doesn't end until I stop maintaining control. Oh, and it can make a wisdom throw at the end of each of
at
its
the end
turn.
of his turn. Okay, that makes sense. So that brings us over to Finn. You were up.
I will attack that guy directly to Ardreth's right.
Okay.
Kill him.
Yes, 17 will hit. He takes a blow to the body. Still standing.
All right, and Nod will do
11 will miss. Yep.
swipe.
So the backhand of the Warhammer missed on the backswing, and then we're waiting for a nod attack. And 8 will miss if that's your roll.
That is my roll. Comes up weird there, though.
Yeah, that looks really odd, but okay.
That's right off his character sheet, though.
All right. Coffee. Did you make your concentration save, or do you got to do it right now?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, okay. Then you are up.
How wounded are the barbarians around?
Everybody's wounded pretty good. I mean, everybody's bleeding pretty hard. Most of them are not looking good at all.
All right, I'm going to center a sleep on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Classic.
Nice.
And I'm going to cast it with a second level spell. So this will be 7 die 8.
Okay.
Whoa. Snap.
Go to sleep. Hopefully they're
Roll
not
high.
raging. Please don't be raging barbarians. This is going to
32.
affect them if
Okay,
they're
so
raging.
it goes to the lowest first. So that guy
Yeah.
would definitely. Nope, not that guy. Definitely that guy. Okay, so then, yep, that would work. That would work. And then let's check. As I have to now do math in my head, which I'm horrible at. Thanks. Is there enough for him? No. Okay, 3 go down. 3 fall asleep to
All
the
right.
south of him.
As my bonus action, I will.
Run.
I wish. As my bonus action, I will second wind to get some hit points back.
Okay.
I was gonna say cry, but I feel like that's about the same.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right. Tribal Warriors. Let us see what we can do here. All right, so this guy definitely comes back after you. Yeah, I think that's fine.
You're so annoyed at me.
So let's deal with these guys at the... This guy's not broken line of sight yet, so I'm going to put him in the trees. So he's broken line of sight. Next turn, he will get to make a check. All these other guys in the trees can make a check. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do it this way. Let's do a slash roll. 8 D20. And what is their plus? It's a wisdom check against the fear, correct?
Correct.
Checking. Let's see. One action. Is fear concentration?
Doesn't say it requires concentration. As a matter of fact, it specifically doesn't mention it.
Yeah, duration, concentration, 1 minute.
Oh, the spell length is 1 minute. Gotcha. It didn't require me to concentrate as where I was going to.
No, that does mean you concentrate. To keep it up, to keep it active, you have to stay concentrating on it. Concentration, 1 minute.
Duration is 1 minute.
You're making a dragon or something appear and terrifying them, and you're maintaining concentration on that phantom.
Yeah.
Well, then that would have changed my last round.
I don't think that.
Yeah. Do you want to keep the fear, or do you want to keep the crown of madness? Because I would assume the fear is more important to you than that.
Keeping all the rest of them out of battle is more important at that point.
Yeah. So let's take that off that guy. You can concentrate. Right. Let's just retcon a second.
At that point, then I'm going to just go back and I'll cast a heal on myself.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, because that won't require concentration. Perfect.
And to make it work, I'll just cast it as a second level. So Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Which should be 3d8.
Yeah, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above first.
Oh, so it's 2d8. Okay.
Okay, so they do have to make their check. It is a wisdom check. They don't get a bonus to it, so I need 8 d20s.
So I got 7 back.
Yep, and then I got to beat your spell DC of a 14, right?
Correct.
Okay. So... Okay, so I'm just going to go left to right, just to make that easier.
Sorry about all that.
So this guy can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll put him there. Let me take that off him now. Bear with me as I work through all these guys. Okay, so next guy fails. He stays. He's going to move further down. He's just going to keep... As long as he doesn't have eye contact, I think he's fine. This guy makes it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy, next to him is a 20. He makes it. 30. Let's take his icon off just so we know. They are down to just 2 spears for those guys. All right, an 11 does not make it. He continues to move to the bottom. 9 does not make it. Move to the bottom. 20 makes it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move to there on a dash, but he will lose that. No attacks. Down to the bottom and only one last one. Okay. And that'll move him to there. On a dash. That takes care of the guys in the woods. Whew. Okay. Let's move over and let's also take care of let's see if we can... Oh, no. So it's just Barbarian against Coffee because he's got everybody asleep down there. That's so good. So good. Here's the question. Would they recognize their companions sleeping? That would be the question. Let's do Barbarian here. So 2 Great Axe attacks with advantage. So it's canceled out by your disadvantage, right?
Correct.
So 15 clanks off the AC. 24.
I will
Non-crit.
burn my last shield.
Okay.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, God, yeah. It's like a bloodbath down there. Okay. These 2 that ran up only used 30 of theirs. So using one of their spears, they are going to throw a spear at Coffee. This will be advantage, but you have disadvantage, so these are regular rolls. 2 spears from these guys right here. Because they could not get into melee range. And then they will only have 1 spear left as a weapon.
How do they have advantage?
They're pack tactics.
Doesn't that have to be melee?
Yep.
Oh. It says attack roll. No, it says attack roll.
Really? I thought they had to be in melee round.
Nope. So 12, which should be a miss, and a 21.
21 hit.
2 piercing damage. Spear grazes off your arm.
Got it.
Alright. So they only have 1 spear left. The rest of these guys dashed. Barbarian went. Hit your shield. We'll move to the top. Greybeard, you have 2 remaining tribal warriors fighting you. These are advantage attacks. 2-handed spears. Here we go. 15.
That hits.
6 piercing damage as it pierces towards your gut, and a 21 for 6 piercing damage.
Dyslexia. What was the total between the 2?
Well, it'd be 6 because you take half, right?
Right. Okay. Whew. I
6
thought it was
total.
6 and then 6. So I was like,
Well, it's two hits of 6 for a total of
Perfect.
12, cut back down to 6.
down to 6. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Ian, you still have a tribal woman trying to spear you as you keep ducking away. She can't quite get you. Tries to
Zero
spear you
attention
one
to
more
her.
time. Nope, rolls an 8. You're too nimble. She's distracted by the oxen and the horse.
Just breathing
And-
on her.
Yeah, she misses you.
Bad
All right.
breath.
Ardreth, you have 2 attacking you. These are spear shots with advantage. Oh, and a 10, which won't hit. So the
Yay,
guy to your
10.
left missed you. And the second guy, as you dodge away from the guy to the left, hits you in the back for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Tribal warrior to the south tries to spear Nod. Also advantage. Rolls an 8. Can't hit Nod. Nod's unhittable.
That's right.
That's nice. All right. And then our last but not least, another dark arrow flies towards our paladin riding atop of Nod. Is this going to hit? Let's see. Here we go. Longbow shot. 16. Oh, no. Advantage, 23.
Oh, barely.
So the arrow hits you, smashes for 11 piercing damage, and then you feel a pulse from the arrow. You feel a slight weakening, and you get...
What does she have? That's so cool. Can I get that?
11 more damage. From that.
Okay.
So you feel this pain, and there's like nobody can see it as it's went through your plate armor, but if you were to take that plate armor off, you'd be able to see the skin around it blackening. And then he's going to... He doesn't really need to be any closer. Jarl's unconscious. Greybeard is up. Well, sorry, Jarrel, that you're not getting much of a turn here.
Still unconscious. At least I'm not dead.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do Greybeard's... Well, yeah, they knocked you out to try to take you prisoner. So they're going to try, but we'll see what happens. I don't think that's going to happen. But Greybeard, go ahead, and then we will take our first break after Greybeard's turn here. So Greybeard is up.
All right, then. I start here, and I'm still in my rant, and I'm like, waste of warriors. We could have all fought giants. And, Great Axe Rage.
And you hear one of them say... You say that in Common or Dwarven?
Common.
Okay, yeah. One of them says in Common, "We are giants to you, little man."
Oh.
And splat.
Yes, and a 21 would hit. Which one?
I said I started here.
Okay. For 10?
Yep.
Okay. Still standing. Barely. Wobbling on his knee.
Second hit.
Yep, that'd be a hit. Yep, and that
Not looking so giant
finishes
now.
him off as he
Yeah.
crashes to the ground in blood and guts and gore.
And I'm actually currently standing, above them, I would imagine, because I'm standing on the back of the wagon. And
Yeah.
I just quirk an eye up like, the hell was he talking about? Stupid barbarians, in my head, because I'm not a barbarian. Of course, I'm a pirate. And then my last attack over here on this guy.
His last dying breath is, "At least it took you 2 hits."
I hate you.
Yeah, 20 would be a hit. Yeah, that guy was already wounded, so he goes down also in a pile of blood, guts, and gore all around the wagon. The wagon's pretty sprayed with blood at this point.
And this guy is one of these guys coming after Ian?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna guess that's actually an action. So I guess I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am actually going to acrobatics across the back of the bull. Across the back of the bull and land behind him. So, acrobatics. Come on, don't fail me.
Oh, God.
Woohoo! Does that make it?
Yeah, 16 seems good.
All right. Tunk, tunk. over the top of the bull or oxen.
The oxen is certainly not happy with you at all.
I land behind him and I'm ready for
You
the
might
next
get an
round.
oxen attack. We might have our first oxen attack in the next
All right.
round.
I don't mind being gored. I don't mind being gored for for the rule of cool.
Isn't that a childhood game, Ali Ali Oxenfree? Is that what it's called?
I think so. I think so.
All right, so when we come back, we'll be at the top of the round. It will be Ian's turn, but let's go ahead and take our first 5-minute break of the evening, and we will be right back. All right, bring
Yeah,
us back in. All right, we're back at the top of the
Insane.
round, and Ian is up.
Hold on, I'm finishing reading this thing. Each creature that starts in a turn in line must succeed on a strike saving or be creature. Okay, all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna do stupid things. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna run here. Come on, opportunity attack.
Oh, good God. Okay. Two-handed spear. She tries to stab you in the back as you turn to run once again from her. And she rolls a whopping 18
That hits. Go ahead.
for 2 piercing damage.
Oh God, the humanity.
These are
Oh,
Ian
God.
rolls.
fast.
What is going on? Why do I have Ian dice? I protest.
Because you rolled really well on those saves for their fear. I'm gonna use the bracers. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
in this direction.
All right, so
Right,
let's see. Line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. So you get 2 squares, so it makes sense that I see what you're probably doing there. So let's just
Yeah.
draw it on there. Draw a shape, sure. Because I think we can just draw a square, right? Like this.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Here.
If you've drawn something, I can't see anything.
Like that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. And
like
the
that.
direction of the wind, because you get to choose that.
Away from me.
Okay, so it's pushing them to, we'll say north is up. So you're pushing them to the east. And you get to choose, is it like a gas or a vapor, or what's it look like? What kind of wind? Or is it just wind itself?
It's just wind itself.
Okay. So you can see their armor and their hair blowing, and they need to, I think they make a strength check. Strength check, saving throw, or
Yeah.
be pushed 15 feet away. So let's do
This is
3
my-
strength checks. They're not very strong. And is it against your DC?
I think so. I don't think these came with their own DC.
Oh, that's right, because it's an item.
Yeah. Did it come with its own? I don't know if it comes with its own DC.
I think. Yeah, we'll just
Guidance
use
too.
your DC to make it easy. What's your DC?
13.
Yeah, that's a good enough one. Okay, so here we go. Strength number 1 rolls a 15. Strength number 2 rolls an 18. Strength number 3 rolls a 9. Last guy goes back 15 feet.
I tried coffee.
It was a good attempt.
5, 10, 15. And then did they go 50% or anything? Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement to try to move.
Double movement cost.
Yeah.
But if they make their thing, they don't go anywhere, right? Or
Yeah.
be pushed. Okay. All right, I'll leave that there because you can redirect it, and it lasts for concentration up to 1 minute. Although
Oh yeah, that's gonna be down.
it's an item, so I'm not going to say it uses your concentration. So I'm going to give it just a timer, and you can leave it up. Let's add a
Just
timer here.
spin in a circle really fast, Ian.
Gust of wind. and yell out, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." Gust of wind. So we'll add that in there. We'll give it a timer of 10. And we'll move it up towards Ian here.
So if you ended up pushing that front guy back 5 feet, does he get an attack of opportunity on you?
He doesn't, because if something pushes you, there's a rule about that.
I was sort of being funny, but I was curious.
Yeah, there's a rule that I think makes it so they don't.
I have
'Cause-
no idea.
Because the question would be, does she get an attack of opportunity when you push with wind him away? He doesn't get one because he's being pushed away. She wouldn't get one because there's a rule that says if it's pushed by some other force, you don't get it. I think we'd have to look it up. All right, so you have any further movement or bonus action?
Do I have a bonus action I can use? Something that'll save me from dying next turn? Let's see. What's over here? What is I mean, I'm not going to use it, but what's the rule on using an item action spell slot and then you using a spell? That's the same thing, right? You can't do a spell
Yeah,
and a spell.
you got to do one or the other.
Same turn?
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, nothing. Just, stand here
Okay.
and wait my death.
A death awaiting. Ardreth, you are up.
Oh, what to do?
Are you maintaining fear, number one?
There's only 2 left with it right now, so I'm gonna drop it, I guess.
There's 4 left with it at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Shit.
But that's not a lot. I'm not saying that so that you keep it up. I'm saying there's 4 at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay. Well, they all ran in the woods, so I guess I'm not 100% sure on what has it right now. All right, let's clear some. No, I can't do fear anymore. It's a level 3 spell. Oh, I'm gonna let it go and cast. Too many decisions here.
Bards
So many
have
choices.
lots of utilities.
Just kill them all, Ardreth. I believe in you.
That's the action I would do, the kill all action.
Yeah, and I
Nobody's
don't have
using
a
that.
red
It's
kill.
weird.
It's not on my character sheet. Let's get it next level.
There might be a surrender action. You can do a
I
surrender.
know. Well, I'm kind of stuck in here. Hold on one sec.
Oh, stuck on the thing.
No, I'm stuck as in not quite sure where I'm going to go to with this one.
Ah, I thought Roll20 stopped on you.
I'm going to
Um,
try Dissonant Whispers on the one to my left.
Okay. So they get a wisdom saving throw where they take. If they fail, they get 3d damage and they must use its reaction to move. Okay. Tribal Warrior, wisdom save. Go. He rolls a 16.
F you. So he's half still. It's still half.
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage but does not move away. Okay, so yeah, roll your 3d6 psychic damage. And you can do a /R 3d6 if you just want to manually roll it.
Or if I hit the wrong button, but I
Or
think I got
that
it
too.
the second time.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, 21, that's good.
I know. Yeah, much better than the 7 that came next.
That's okay, though, because that guy grabs his head, his eyeballs bulge, and you see blood pour out of his eyes, nose, and ears as he kicks over. The psychic damage is too much for him, and he perishes.
Woohoo!
With a blood-curdling scream as he falls to the ground.
Suck it!
All right, so you got bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna try to get away from the rest of these things, so I'm gonna get 35 feet in the opposite direction, I guess, and take the shots.
All right, so you can move 35. The one guy will get a spear shot at you as you leave. We'll roll that. Why is that not reacting? There it goes.
Maybe because I was moving myself.
And even though it's advantage, he only rolls an 8 and misses. So his spear lashes out, but you dodge out of the way and you're able to make your 35 feet and disengage, basically. All right, cool. Finn, you are up. You have 2 tribal warriors next to you. You've seen Ardreth blow up somebody's head and then reposition to a more strategic area further away from you.
By the Lord.
That's what happened at my fight in high school.
No pressure, man. No pressure.
The guy repositioned to a more strategic place across the field.
Are either of these 2 guys next to me hit?
No, they have not taken damage.
Alright. I'm gonna bow. Warhammer roll.
Warhammer away. 16 would be a hit. What is that?
That is a
Dueling style?
that's 11. That dueling style is my bonus from my single hand weapon, so that's actually a 13.
Oh. All right, which guy did you hit? Because 16 will strike.
Just do that guy right there.
All right, he is. You cave his head in, and he goes down. You can even hear the neck break as he hits the ground.
We'll just turn immediately on the throw a backhand at the
Backhand. Backhand swing. Let it go. Ooh, 25 hits.
9.
9. He tries to raise his spear up. You smash into him. You hurt him. You hear bones break, but it does not set him down. He is still barely standing.
Oh,
That'd be a
try
miss.
and nod.
Are you sure that's rolling right?
I'm not. I'm clicking on the claw. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Is that the
4 plus
damage?
No, it was he rolled a 4 or 5 plus.
Oh, you just keep rolling bad. Wow.
5. Yeah.
We're gonna start calling him 0.5, so we're gonna be the 6.5.
This is Nod from Oz, is what this is.
6.5,
Like, come
6.5.
on.
Stop criticizing me.
Come on.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
If I only had a heart. Okay. Are you going to stay there? Are you going to move? Or bonus action?
I will stay. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to switch that over. So that was Finn, so everybody could see Finn. But now we are on to Coffee. Coffee's up. The battle
All
still
right.
rages.
It's battle still rages. Me and this barbarian.
Yeah.
Alright, giving him 2 shots.
Whew.
Oh, snap.
Kill
Yeah.
him.
2 hits. 8 and 6 for a total of 14.
14.
Or 7.
That's kind of weak.
2
Yeah,
more
it is.
gashes slash across his body, bleeding. You've opened up the skin. He's staggered. He catches his breath, and then he steels himself and looks back at you.
That's not good news.
Exactly.
So you have bonus action or movement at this point.
Well, I don't want to give him an attack of opportunity. So I guess I'll just get out of the blood.
Yeah, just a reposition.
It's
Sure.
ruining your shoes.
Yeah, why not? Now, sleep is that concentration?
No.
Okay, so that one's just on. Do we have what? How long does that go?
A minute.
So 10 rounds. Okay, let me put it up there. I don't know if it'll matter because if they take damage, they come up. But
Yeah.
all right, so this should now be. Oh shoot, it didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. So this should be 9. Or actually,
Yeah, it is 9.
yeah, 9. And it'll go down. Well, it'll be 8 because he's done now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Leopard style goes down by another one. That's at a 5. Whew. So we can kind of tell how many rounds have gone by just Coffee's blade songs.
Coffee's the timer.
All right, tribal warriors. What do we have here? We have some guys that need to... Okay, guys in the woods. They are no longer afeared because you dropped it. So we can move these guys now. They only have 2 spears among them. They've dropped one of their spears. As I reposition all of these little icons real quick. There we go. And so they're all going to dash. That's right to there. So they all can get to that area. So this guy would be here, here. He's not going to go in the wind, though, so I'm going to put him there. Cannot attack you. It's just a dash to move to you. This guy will move to try to engage Coffee. The Berserker waves him over, telling him, "Help me, help me." These guys use up twice as much. These guys use twice as much movement to try to get to Ian. They will move. So that's going to use up a bunch of his movement. How much does it say? So instead of being 5, it's 10, right? It's double.
Yep.
So he uses 10 to get to there, 15, 20, 25 to get to Nod, 5, 10. He gets into the gust of wind. I'll make him make his strength check. Mr. Tribal Warrior. Against a... No, he doesn't make it. So he's going to get pushed to the end of this, and that'll just be his whole movement. He won't get to move any further. These guys are asleep. This guy decides still not to move. Actually, he'll move a little bit. Just to keep a nice clear shot to the Paladin. All right. Let's do some attacks here. Starting at the very top, I guess. One tribal warrior tries to spear Greybeard. No pack tactics, so this is just a regular old shot. And he rolls a 13. I assume it's a miss. So he tries to spear you, and it clanks off some pieces of your armor and your axe and does not draw any blood.
It clanks off my shirt because I wear no armor.
Let's go. 2 tribal warriors are trying to spear Nod. These are pack tactics, so these will be at advantage. First one rolls a 5, misses Nod once again. Nod is able to dodge away. Second spear tries to catch him while he dodges, a 19.
That'll hit.
5 piercing damage to Nod. So his spear shot opens up on him. Then we are going to have 1, 2, 3. They have 2 spears. So we're going to throw a spear. And unfortunately, they are not within 5 feet of each other, which was just dumb of me. All right, regular attacks. So towards the Paladin. First one, this is a normal attack, no advantage. Rolls a 17, so that bounces off your plate armor. Another spear arcs through the sky. Rolls a 7. Completely misses the plate armored Paladin. And let me check the range. 25 feet. It would be a disadvantage. Throws a spear, disadvantaged, 7. Another spear lands in the ground next to you, misses the plate armored Paladin. That guy will not throw anything. He's too far out. Moving over back to the left side. Ian. We have 3 tribal warriors within 5 feet of each other. 2-handed spears. Advantage. First shot. A 14.
Why do you say it like that, Lucian?
Because
Yeah,
it was
no, I got a
advantage, and I only
13
hit a
AC.
14. Was that it?
I
I was waiting for your catchphrase. 9 piercing damage.
Oh, good.
Second spear. Oh, a 21. That's going to hit for 6 piercing damage. Have you gone down?
Nope.
Okay, the last one tries to hit you with the spear. 22. 5 piercing damage.
I'm down.
Okay, he hits you with the back end of the spear and knocks you unconscious. You are at 0 and unconscious.
Can you use that bardic inspiration?
No.
Not on their
I can't do-
attack. Yeah.
I can't do shit when they're hitting me.
Okay. That's those 3. Coffee has 1 next to him with no... Oh, yeah, he does have advantage. So the tribal warrior, 2-handed spear at Coffee. This is advantage canceled out by your disadvantage, so it's a regular straight-up shot. A 7. Misses. Bounces off the blade song once again. Blade song flashing out and stopping the spear shot. We have the Barbarian. Great Axe hits. Here comes 2 of them. Advantage cancels out disadvantage, so straight up shots. Great Axe flares out 9, hits the ground next to Coffee as he dodges. On the backswing, he tries to catch you with the backswing. Rolls an 11, bounces off the blade song. Is unable to gain purchase on Coffee. That leaves us with our longbow. Longbow fires at Paladin. 24. 4 piercing damage. You feel a second arrow smash into the plate mail. It finds a chink in between, and then you feel the arrow hit, and you feel the skin begin to just, like, it's super hot and does not feel good. And you have 10 more damage. Does it tell me what kind of damage that is? Does it matter for you? Do you get any resistances to anything?
Nope.
Oh, no, it's piercing. It's more piercing. Okay. So that's all piercing damage. Yeah, I know, man. Your Barbarian sucks in this group. I don't know what's... This Barbarian's way better than your Barbarian. You should talk him into joining your group.
Recruit him.
Recruit him. I agree totally.
I'll
That
recruit the
is
shaman.
everybody's turn.
She threw a heel.
I don't think I missed anybody. The sleeping guys are sleeping. Yeah, because we got them at a 9. So Jarrel, unconscious. Totally sorry, Jarrel, that you're still unconscious on this. Greybeard is up.
All right. Great Axe Rage rating.
Greybeard's at the blood wagon.
Yep, 25 will hit.
Crunch.
If it's a good roll, oh, it's a good enough roll. Nicely done. The female tribesman who tried to kill Ian, I don't know how many times, has finally perished to a barbarian great axe in the head. She goes down.
And then I get to
Run towards
here.
Ardreth.
Get
Yeah, I
Run.
would.
Strategically
We retreat.
Yeah.
towards Ardreth. No, there's enemies to kill. All right, I run here and I see Ian down, and as I'm running, I will take my I guess my bonus action. No, I can't. Okay. Yep. That's all I can do. Let me think. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So that's at the bottom of the round. That brings us back to the top of the round. Ian, you are unconscious. You do not need to make a death save. We're going to leave the gust of wind up. It's not going to change position. It's not going to move. So we're going to leave that active. But it will go down to a 9 at this point before it dissipates. Ardreth, you are up.
Fudge. Heal on myself.
Okay. So, like a cure wounds or something?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see the roll here any moment, I'm sure. Cure wounds, there it goes. You get to roll just a regular, so are you rolling 1d8 plus your spellcasting, or is it at some higher level?
Second level.
So you'll get one more 1d8. So you get 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which I think is your charisma.
Should be there now. Yep. Oh, 7, 8 plus. Oh, and I forgot to put the charisma on the last time. So I think it's +4.
Your charisma is
Each
+4 or
time. Okay.
+2? You don't have to re-roll it. You can just add
It's
it.
3. Yep. 6, 8, 11. Okay.
Yeah, so you would get 8 plus 3. And then you would have gotten +3
Yep.
from the other one? Yeah.
Yeah, and I just added that, so I should be back up to 33.
Okay. So that's your action. You have movement and bonus action. Or you can end your
I'm
turn.
going to try to get... Oh, is there anyone who doesn't have Bardic Inspiration that's up? All right. I'm going to get to here and then cast Bardic Inspiration on Ka'Fey.
Right, Coffee gets inspired by the bard. We're using... Where'd it go? That one? Sure. Looks good. All right. Finn, you were up.
Well, that hurt. So
Yeah, you were recognizing these arrows are hitting you, and you're recognizing they're doing something besides just a normal arrow to you.
it's that guy right there shooting.
Oh, yeah. You see this guy with this big longbow firing these giant black bolt arrows at you.
Nod takes disengage action.
All right. So you guys disengage from the combat. And you move. So you made your movement. Any bonus actions?
That was Nod. Finn is going to use his action to cure. Lay on hands on himself,
Okay.
and he'll do 24 points.
Alrighty. Let
That's
me
it.
move that over to Finn. There you are. There we go. Okay. After Finn, we get Coffee. You are up. You deftly dodged every attack aimed at you last turn. You're up.
All right, I am still engaged with the Barbarian. Oh! Could you?
Yeah, 2 hits. Oh, could it be it? Could it be it? Yes, Barbarian goes down. Got him. Nicely done. 2 swords. It takes the second sword. He doesn't go down with the first one, so it is definitely on the second shot that it kills him. You see his blood drain into the ground, and the place is just covered with blood all over there. You have bonus action and movement.
My bonus action is to turn to the guy that's still facing me and point to the dude that just dropped.
Nice. Yeah. You see fear in his eyes, for sure.
That's it.
All right. I've already moved Sleep and Leopard Style down, so those are on the right counters. Tribal Warriors. Let's see where we're at. All right. Top to bottom, what do we've got going on? So we've got Warriors that need to chase some people down. Lots of warriors. Okay, so 5 feet. This would be 10 feet, 15 feet. 5, 10, 15 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. And that means the rest will probably need to dodge. This guy's going to have to use, just to get out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 25, 30 dash. Dash. He won't be able to take an action, but he gets up to Ardreth. Wait. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can't get to Ardreth. And still can't get to Ardreth. They move closer. Howling, shouting, yelling. Those guys are asleep, so I can't move them. He's going to continue to try to shoot at the Paladin, so I don't think he's going to move. All right. I think that is all our movement. Is that everybody? Am I not missing anybody out on the outskirts, right? No. Okay. That is everybody. So the Uthgarts have moved. They're running in as a pack. This looks very dire for them. Let's see.
What game are you watching?
Okay.
Right?
He's watching somebody else's stream right now.
Quit playing to the crowd.
This looks bad. Looks so bad. Here we go. So Ardreth, you get 1 shot against you. It is an advantage because he has a guy within 5 feet of him. So a 2-handed spear slashes out trying to catch you. And rolls a non-natural 20 for 5 piercing damage.
Yeah.
So opens up a cut on your body. Those guys can't do anything. No, I'm wrong. Take that away. He dashed to get to you. He's not able to attack you. I'm sorry. You can take that 5 points back. Greybeard gets 2 attacks against him. So first one. These are at advantage for a crit, 23. So that will be a 15.
Okay.
And then the second one, a second crit. A 23 is rolled for 7 piercing damage.
So maths.
Yeah, I feel not sorry for you at all, because my maths are always tough too. So a 15 and a 7.
Thank you. The 22,
are the damages.
11. All right.
And then you take half of that.
Yeah.
Coffee, I only have 1 person near you. He has nobody around him, so this is disadvantage spear attack. And he rolls a 14 and an 18. 14 completely misses, even though the 18 would have 2. Spear is ineffective. We have 1 attack on the Paladin, but it's just a regular attack, no advantage. Rolls a 12. Bounces off the plate armor. And then we have the bow shot at advantage. Longbow draws back. Where's his stats? There they are. Longbow draws back another black arrow. He gets a 19.
No.
Smashes off the plate mail. Or actually, bounces off your shield. You have your shield in your hand, right? Yeah, smashes off your shield and shatters the arrow, but is not able to hit you. Then he can move. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, I'm going to go there. That is the tribal warrior's turn. Jarrel. Oh, shoot. Still unconscious. Greybeard, you were up. Bottom of the round.
All right. Oh, look. Starting here. Rage. Oh,
That's a miss.
fudge. Starting here for a second attack.
So first one swings past his head. He dodges out of the way.
Mother hugger.
As you pull back for a backward swing, he also ducks that out of the way.
All right. I'm going to use inspiration
Okay.
and go for that third attack. Same guy.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
I didn't need it. Okay.
Just need a good damage roll now. Yep. That guy goes down. You can describe it.
I'm like, whiff, he ducks, whiff, he ducks. I go one direction, two directions, third time, I bring it back around and I just bring it straight down and it just, whang, just right to the rib cage as he falls backwards. His heart kind of flings out one side and his brain slops out the other as he goes backwards into the, almost falling on top of Ian.
Okay. So only thing you'd have left would be movement.
Nah, I'm engaged. They can come to me.
All right, we're at the top of the round. Ian is unconscious, but we're going to go ahead and take our second 5-minute break of the evening, our last 5-minute break of the evening. Let's go ahead and everybody go get a drink and use the restroom real quick, and we'll come back and see how this exciting combat comes to an end as these Uthgardt Barbarians take on the 6. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. More players. Or maybe the Uthgardt go down. We shall see. people back in. All right, here we go. We're back. We're going to go ahead and get rolling to see how this combat shakes out one way or the other. Ian is unconscious but not dead, so she's not having to make death saves. Gust of Wind is still currently going and is part of the battlefield factor, but it's down to an 8. So we'll move that. That brings us up to the Bard at next in line. You are up.
All right, and I will do.
So we'll draw the shape. Okay, so you get a 15...
Thunderwave, 15-foot
yeah.
cube, originating from myself. And again, being light, but this one's also sound, so this, I can never pronounce, cacophonous wave of energy goes thundering out with a loud noise ripping into the 4 barbarians closest to me.
Yeah, okay. So that would be the cube of the thunder wave. So they get a constitution saving throw, or they're going to take 2d8. So you can go ahead and roll your 2d8 thunder damage. And then they need to make a con save against your DC bonus.
So 10 damage, yep.
Which they're not.
Which
good.
is 14.
It's not bad. Okay, so I get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My spell save is my DC is 14.
14. So 3 of them fail. So 3 of them take the full brunt of the thunderous damage. So 10 points. Oh, I did not want to do that. Let's try that again. Okay, so you see them grab their ears. Does it push them?
It does drive them back, and it drives them back.
Yeah, if they fail, they get moved 10 feet back, right?
10 feet back, yep.
So we're assuming, 5, 10, 5, 10. Oh, this is not even a thing. Let's get rid of that. 5, 10. One makes it.
I'm
5,
actually going
10.
to do. I'm going to do as a second level. Sorry, which means one more die 8. Oh no, I did that as a second level, didn't I? Okay, yep, we're good.
All right, so this guy.
Oh no, wait, sorry. Creature takes 2 die 8, but I can add 1 die 8 per level. So let me do it as a second level.
Okay.
So add another 7. So 17 total if they make it, and then half that if they don't.
Okay, so half of that is going to be...
Right now it's not time to skimp on a spell point.
It's going to be 8. All right, so yeah, so that's actually... 17 would be enough to, down that guy, and that guy. But that guy survives and is not pushed. All right. So we can get rid of this now. Okay, yeah. So a thunderous wave crashes into the guys that were next running up to you. They kind of dashed to get to you from the last round, and are blown back and are like a mangled mess of limbs and bodies and broken bones and concussion and death on the ground.
And after the thunder dies down, I quietly yell over to Greybeard, "Take that, boy."
Nice. So you get bonus action or movement.
The Greybeard gives you a weird look.
At this point, I think I'm in a fairly safe-ish place, so I will stay where I'm at.
Okay. That will move us over to Finn. Finn and Nod are up.
All right. We are going to dash, take that shot from that punk below us.
Oh, okay. So he will try to spear you as you keep running away from him.
Yep.
There's nobody near him, so it's a regular shot. He rolls a 19.
Miss.
Okay. Hits off of the plate armor.
It's too bad I didn't have like a charge bonus for going into massive troops.
All right.
And I've got my hammer in my hand still, no lance, so I will just swing twice.
Okay. Let's look. What is he wearing? Yeah, 19 will hit.
I will smite
Okay.
for another. Let me roll. Bring up the dice roll. Hold on.
What's going on? And the token broke again. What is going on? Huh. Well, okay.
23 altogether.
That's smite plus the other damage?
Yep.
Okay, token's not working. 23, so that's... Okay. You smash into him.
And I will use my final attack.
Okay. Yeah, 24 will hit.
And for 8, I don't think I can smite twice.
Is your smite a bonus action?
I don't know. Everything I've ever hit with it's pretty much dead, so... That's an excellent question. Give me 1 second.
Okay. We can look it up, I think. Let's see what's compendiums say. Let's look for smite. Paladin, divine smite. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage... Charisma is your spellcasting ability.
I do not see any difference on him as I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
And because that's ensnaring strike, I can't do that. No, it'll just be a regular blow up smite. All right. So,
And does he get any saves against these things?
nope. It's just flat out radiant. Good old sunshine.
6 points?
Yeah. So 14
Okay.
altogether.
All right. Yeah, he's wounded for sure. All right. So that would have been action, movement, bonus action. So that's not... Do you have a bonus action?
And that, just to clarify, that was 14 points, not 6.
14 points, not 6.
It was 8 from the hammer,
No, I had already gotten the 8.
6 more from the smite.
I was just looking for the smite. Yeah. Yeah, I'd already got the 8. Okay. Okay. Bonus action?
None.
All right. So, Coffee, you are up.
Short sword attack on the one to my right. For 7.
Yeah, that hits. Still standing.
One more.
Yep, that'll hit.
17.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
he goes
big
down. Yeah, he goes down.
All right.
Why are these tokens not working? There it goes. There it goes.
And I will use my movement to rush to Ian's side. And I will end there.
Okay. Sleep goes down to 7. That goes down to 3. Warrior's turn. Tribal Warrior's turn. Okay. Let's see. So we need to make some movement here. So we'll move one up towards Ardreth. We'll move that one. We will move this one towards Greybeard, so they just kind of converge on the 6's Barbarian. Coffee has 1 on him. The veteran down here is going to fire his bow at the paladin. Seems like that would be a good idea. Yeah, pulls the black arrow from the quiver and we'll fire his bow. So, okay, let's start at the top like we have been doing. So we'll go with Ardreth. You have one spearman who has nobody around him, so a regular old spear, two-handed spear shot lances out towards you. Rolls a 6, misses. You dodge to the side of the tribal spear.
Woohoo!
Then we have Greybeard. You have 3 around you. They're within... they're going to move, so they are within 5 feet of each other.
Cheating best. All right.
So we'll see 3 advantage shots here. So first one, they roll a 22 for 3 piercing damage. So one spear, the guy from the top, spears you in the calf.
Okay.
Second guy, as you're trying to move out of the way, only rolls a 12. Misses. Last guy tries to take advantage of you dodging, rolls a 19.
Hits.
3 piercing. They can't take you down for nothing. All right, Tribal Warrior tries to spear Coffee. No, disadvantage because your blur's still up. Is that correct? Rolls an 18.
He just stepped away.
Oh, did he? We'll come back to him. I think an 18 misses, but we'll ask him. And then our arrow, the longbow. Longbow fires a black arrow at the paladin. He rolls a 17, smashes off of the plate mail. At point blank range, nearly. All right. So all we need to know is the 18 hit Coffee. I don't think it does. So I think I'm going to move on. So Jarrel, unconscious on the ground next to Finn. Then it would be Greybeard's turn. So Greybeard, you were up.
All right. This time we got him. Famous last words.
No, he dodges to the side and you miss completely.
All right. I'm going down the line.
Swings another great axe swing, waiting for it. Yep, that's a hit.
That's
And
a crit.
he's super dead. He only had 1 point. Good use of that crit. Oh, it was a bad crit even. Look at that.
Yep.
That was a
He
terrible
splits him in
crit.
half from head
Yep.
to toe.
Oh, so bad. All right, one more shot.
All right.
18's a hit. 10. Oh. He takes a 10, grievously wounded, almost goes to his knee. Barely holds on. Then smiles at you.
All
And he
right.
says, "Getting what's coming to you, shorty."
Okay.
He's just hoping to
Ralph
keep you
West.
mad.
Yep.
Did you already use your bardic inspiration?
Oh, I have not. Woo, woo.
Just
Let's-
saying.
Well, I don't
Let's
think
do
it helps
that.
damage, but it does help attack, right?
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Could you
You
have
are
done
right.
and the first guy you missed on your attack, didn't you?
Yeah. That's 2 attacks ago. GM call.
No, you can. You're gonna use it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark it off. All
Yeah.
right.
And that's a D8. Turning the 10 into a...
Just don't roll a 1.
Don't do that.
Is it 13 hit?
Yeah, 13 will hit.
Really? Oh man.
Oh,
There
but
it
he's
is.
still standing,
Ah, darn it.
No.
and
But
he
they're both
laughs at
wounded.
you, shorty.
He's gonna trip on the shoelaces and die anyway.
I'm all like, metagaming me is not going to shout anything out. Just no hubris. Knock on wood. All right.
Coffee, you back? Nope. Ian unconscious. Gust of wind goes down to a 7. Oh, come on, click. There you are. Ardreth, you are up. You got a guy standing next to you.
Dissonant Whispers, my friend.
All right, that is a wisdom save. He rolls a 15 for his wisdom save. So you get to roll...
3
Target must make a wisdom save on a failed save, but he made it. On a successful save, the target takes half the damage. So it's 3d6. 8 points of damage. Oh, but that's enough. He also grabs his head, and because it's psychic damage, I believe. And eyes bulge. Blood pours out of all the different orifices and keels over. All right, you still have bonus action or movement?
Who's not down? All right,
Finn,
I'm going
Coffee,
this way.
Greybeard. Okay. Finn, you're up.
All right. That archer has not moved, so I will do another full attack run.
Okay.
This time, Nod has not dashed, and he has not moved, so he can attack as well.
18 on him is a hit. So for 10.
I will also smite.
Okay.
So 25.
15 more.
Yep.
Okay, still standing. Miss.
I will use my bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay.
That's is that 1d10?
I want to say D8.
8, I think it was.
14.
Should have 13 hit the other guy. Oh,
No, that's a miss.
All right, Nod.
See if Nod gets a hit tonight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. He
1d20.
Since this is wrong, he's got a 17 strength, so he's +3.
I don't think it's wrong because it was given him a +5 on your other roll. No, it's miss.
Ah, dang it.
All right. So you have bonus action or movement?
No bonus action unless you want to let me pop him with my shield.
Are you within 5 feet? I guess you must be
I am-
because you're
I
swinging.
am
with the
using
warrior.
my hammer,
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to use your bonus action.
and I pop him in the face with my shield. Or is that a her?
No, it's a guy.
And I pop him right in his effeminate-looking face.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
And then that's a shield. An opposed. Actually, I should have done that first.
Why will it knock him away?
No, it'll knock him prone. He can stand up, though.
Oh, gotcha. So what are we opposing?
It doesn't matter terribly because he's going to stand up on his next round.
Oh, it doesn't
Right.
do damage, is what you're saying.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Had I
gotcha, gotcha.
been thinking about that, I'd have knocked him prone first and then hit him.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Gotcha. Okay, so moving to coffee. Is that what I'm hearing? Or are you gonna?
Yep, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Yep. Coffee, you were up. You have one guy. You got Ian next to you, unconscious. You have a tribal warrior facing off with you with spear in hand.
All right, on that tribal warrior.
12 is a miss, 20 is a hit.
Did we figure out if that 18 hit?
Oh, yeah, we had that question. Did an 18 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, takes the slash across the chest. Still trying to spear you.
All right, I will shield Ian's body.
All right, heroically.
Indeed.
All right. Sleep goes down to a 6. Leopard style goes down to a 2. Tribal warriors. Don't have many of them left. What do we have left? Yeah, I think they're just going to attack and... Yeah, I'm going to let the veteran just kind of kick one of the guys to break the sleep spell on one of them. But the other two are going to stay asleep. He's going to use half his movement to stand up. The veteran uses half of his movement to stand up from the shield bash to the face. The other two, the one will stay with Coffee. He doesn't want to leave combat. And then the two are still trying to fight the Barbarian as much as they can. But they're going to maneuver to continue to try to attack him at advantage. And I think that's all we have. So let's do some rolls here. Starting with Greybeard, you have 2 at advantage, 2-handed spear shots. First guy tries to spear you towards your chest. He rolls a 22 for 8 piercing damage. Still up?
For how much?
8 piercing damage.
Yep, still up.
Oh, good job. Second one tries to catch you while you've just been stuck by the first one, a 16.
Hits.
2 piercing damage.
Woo, still standing.
Nicely done. Okay, Coffee, you have one guy at disadvantage against you. He rolls an 8. Completely misses. Bounces off the spell song. Finn, another arrow, desperate arrow from the longbow. He rolls a 24. It's not natural.
Hit.
6 piercing damage. You
Was that at a
feel...
disadvantage?
You feel wound. What is that going to be? That's going to be roll 3d6. And then you feel 8 more damage from that arrow. Piercing. It's all piercing damage. So 14 total. And then you have one spear guy who tries to 2-hand spear you. No, he gets up. He sees the lion. He's going to try to 2-hand spear the lion at advantage. He rolls a 20, not just a regular 20, not a crit or anything. 7 piercing damage to Nod.
I don't like this at all.
Does Nod bleed? Do we know that?
Yeah, sunshine and rainbows.
Oh, nice. Rainbow blood.
That'd be awesome.
All right. That brings us to Jarrel, unconscious behind Finn. Greybeard, 2 guys still spearing you.
Wait, they just speared me.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, whew, I thought I was like, what happened? All right, yep. Wait,
Cheating.
yeah. Start here. Oh, parcel of you fellas, isn't there?
13 on a tribal warrior's a hit. For 8, he goes down.
Oh yeah, wounded. Okay.
More blood and guts. Still have 1 facing you. Ooh. If it was 3.5, I'd break your axe. But you just miss.
1, 2, third attack. Same guy. After my complete blunder, I come winging around.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
It's one of those like, whoosh, and I step past him, and then I wing back around in a wide arc.
Yeah, more blood and guts as he goes down, and the axe crashes into him.
That's one of those like comes through his arm and across his chest, winging him sideways like a shovel full of meat.
Awesome.
That spray goes a long way.
All right, movement or bonus action?
My bonus action it can't be a ranged attack. Frack. Yeah. I move to here.
All right.
Any healers who are still alive and standing, I could use a little something. I am just covered in gore, my own and
The healers are trying to kill things right now.
Okay.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
What healers are you even talking to?
Ian's unconscious. Gust of wind is at a 6 as it remains on the battlefield thus far. Ardreth is up.
Ooh, I like the blood spattering everywhere. So with where I'm at right now, Scheist. I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to cast, I should have one more first level Thunder Wave left.
Ooh.
And the cone will catch the two in front of me. It won't catch, and the archer, it will not catch the one kind of kitty corner left to Finn.
I'm not seeing where you're at.
It's because I moved down on top of a pile of blood. I should be there. If I can remember how to ping things. I'm just kitty corner down from Greybeard right now. My token's there on my screen.
We might be below.
I'm not seeing. Yeah, can you ping?
Can you see
so
me
I can
now?
see? I see you now.
Yeah, you're underneath that token.
Yeah, if you
I
click
was
on
one to
him,
the-
and
I was
move
just
in the
one to
front.
the left. That's why. There we go. And so it's a 15 cube, so it should catch those three right in front of me there.
15 foot. Catch nod. Is that okay?
Don't do it.
I can't see where it would catch Nod. How does it? It doesn't catch Nod. It's 15 foot right in front of me, so it should be those three. So it should be the
okay.
guy
So
to
you're.
the left.
I see what you're saying. When you said 3, I thought you were getting this guy.
No, I want the archer behind him.
Right.
This should pick up the archer too.
Yep. Okay.
I would never hurt Nod. That's just wrong. Who could ever do that? 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Kaboom.
And these are con saves. Okay.
And if it Gurgs, they'll be pushed back 10.
So the unconscious guy
points.
made it. No, well, it's a disadvantage roll, I think, if he's unconscious, but he got a 15, so I think that still makes it. Second guy next to him is not unconscious. He rolls a 14. And then the veteran, where's he at? He's here. Con save. Nope, he rolls a 10, so he'll take the full damage.
And he should get knocked back 10.
Oh, okay. Yep. 5, 10 from you, so that would be about there. Yeah, he's definitely hurting. For 8. Ooh, that is hurting. Okay. These guys take half of that, though, if they... Right? If they make the save?
Correct.
All right, so that would kill that guy, though. There we go. So that's going to kill that guy. And that's going to be 4 damage. That will not kill him. Okay. Okay, yeah, so one guy dies from the thunderous wave. And the other two, one gets blown back. and one bears it, but it's still standing. All right. Bonus action or any further movement that you would have?
That was 20. So I'm gonna try. If I flee now, will the other guy get an attack on me that's not down?
Yeah. Yeah, he would have an attack of
Alright.
opportunity.
All right. Either way, I'll get attacked next turn, so I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Finn, you were up.
We will just shift with him as he tumbles.
Okay.
And full attack.
Uh, 14.
Miss.
Yeah, miss. Yeah, you need a 15.
It's all up to nod.
Yeah, and check his claw. What does his claw attack say on his thing? It should say...
That's horrifying.
The big gnome.
Yeah, so you get 1d20 plus 5. So it's giving him a plus 5. So that's a good roll. Yeah, that's a hit.
The damage doesn't pop up here.
No, I think you have to roll it.
Oh no, I did. I can just click on horrifying shot. All right, 7.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough to take him down. But this icon's not working, so he's down.
And Nod just leaps right in there and
Oh yeah,
right
grabs
in
him.
his throat, grabs him, gives him a good shake,
Yeah, he's down.
tosses the body aside, and crunches that larynx like chicken gristle, and then
Woohoo.
barks in triumph.
All right, nicely done. You still have bonus action and movement, or any other movement.
We've got 2 guys still up.
3
You're
total.
well. You have 4 people
One.
up.
One's passed out. No, barbarians. We've got 2 barbarians who are still standing, right?
Oh, I'm kind of having a hard time because somebody's playing around on the map a little bit. So I think
I'm
there's
helping
only
with realism.
2 up, but I can't tell.
There's 2 in front of Nod and there's 1 below Coffee.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3.
Done.
All right. Coffee's up.
Time to make more blood.
Yeah, 19 will hit for 11. He goes down. Yep, another sword shot finally extinguishes his life, cutting through his
Woohoo.
armor. Falls to the
Set.
ground.
2 left alive.
I strategically repositioned to attack this guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, hit. 7 would be enough. That guy also goes down.
That's all I got.
Coffee to the rescue.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
1 guy left.
We are out of turn order.
Is he unconscious?
Yeah,
The
he's
last guy?
unconscious.
Still asleep.
Yep.
Oh,
so,
okay.
all right. That can go on.
He's gonna wake up to a bad scene.
Time up. Dirty savages.
All right. So the battle ends. Coffee downs the last upright guy.
Wow.
That was super easy. You guys didn't even have trouble.
That was we coordinated that one well. Nicely played, gentlemen and lady.
All right. So you guys are out of turn order. There's carnage and bloodshed all around from the battlefield.
I'm gonna start pulling Ian and go trophy hunting and looting.
Okay, who's unconscious?
Jarrel and Ian.
Right,
Yeah.
I will give them both a cure light wounds. That'll bring them out of unconscious.
All right. Go ahead and roll up a cure light wounds. So 4 for which one?
Jarl.
So, Jarl, you feel the healing effects of the Paladin. You see him standing above you as you wake back up. And 4, as you walk over to Ian, you feel healing effects, Ian.
That is not my forte.
And you have 4 hit points. All right, what would the party like to do? So they definitely all have like just kind of hide leather that all has sewn into it or lots of elk bone. They carry no money with them. There's
Even the
lots
leaders?
of spears that have been made from elk bone, or at least carved with different types of runes in their language of the elk symbols and such. Let's see. There's spears, there's a longbow, there's a great axe from 2 of them. There's 2 great axes that are also they're kind of more like woodsman's axes, even though all the handles are all carved with elk heads or antlers or all kinds of symbols of the elk. As you gather everything up, so you probably gather up, I'm going to say somewhere around 44 spears, 2 great axes, a longbow, 23 pretty damaged hide armor, probably not useful for anything.
We're gonna have a munitions wagon by the time we get to where the dwarf's at.
You were writing all that down, Greybeard?
Yep.
Of course he is.
See with a pad of paper.
He's put it in memory.
And
Need one of those
that
accountant caps
is-
on.
Yeah, that's everything you find on these warriors.
You mean that gnome cap?
So the shaman or whatever on the elk, he didn't have like a druidic focus or anything.
She probably would have had all kinds of stuff like tied around her neck that was like feathers and carved bones and all kinds of stuff, but it wouldn't be anything that would be of value like to anybody but her.
I'm taking it just out of spite.
Oh yeah, you
And
can have it
then-
for.
And then the roid rage barbarian that jumped up on the wagon and attacked me, is he got anything trophy worthy? Bearskin cloak or bear claw necklace, anything like that?
Nah,
got
he
a
was
tattoo
mostly
on his
tattooed. Lots
On
of
his
scars.
Right.
And he was kind of mostly, the armor wasn't even great armor. It was pretty damaged. It was obvious that he just throws himself into fights and doesn't really maintain, his gear that much. His axe is, his great axe would probably be his possession of any worth.
Right. I put the great axes and the longbow in the cart.
Okay. So yeah, there's 2 more great axes and 1 longbow. Oh, let me bring up the shaman. She might have had a short bow. Did she have a short bow? She did. She did have a short bow.
Okay.
So she had a spear and a short bow. Why won't
I
that
had to
come up?
grab a phone call as soon as the battle ended. Am I awake?
Yeah, the paladin gave you 4 hit points. You were healed for 4 hit points.
Cool.
As he stood over you. No, I don't know why that doesn't work now.
And I'm gonna take the elk's head.
Actually, that begins to fade
Oh, mother hugger.
and disappear.
Okay.
It's not a
right.
real elk.
All right.
It turns back into spirit form right in front of your eyes.
All right. Okay. I guess
There goes dinner.
the short axe, the long bow, or the short bow, the long bow, the great axes, and the shaman's necklace. And I kick some of these guys as I'm grumbling past, and I'm saying, like, could have fought giants. All those insults about a little man. And I'm hobnail booting them as I go by.
Okay. They like it. They're all about it.
All right. They're all dead.
Yeah. Yeah. So you still have the one unconscious.
Toss him in the wagon.
Oh, definitely. Interrogate him as a prisoner.
Let the authorities at Everlund deal with him.
Okay. So you put the unconscious barbarian in the back. Round up your horses, your oxen.
Although we're awfully close to Ulston's Hold, do we want to just backtrack there rather than spend another night outside? I'm sure they could deal with this barbarian scum.
How long of a journey back would it be?
This happened at, let's see, I wrote it down, midday. So you've already traveled half a day. Now you would get close to Ulston's, but you wouldn't quite get there unless you push through the night for another hour or two. You're still a day's travel from Everland.
Ian?
I say kill him. I don't care for this person. He's a blight for my people and a blight for these woods. I see no reason to keep him alive.
We could get some intelligence about giants in this area.
They have no intelligence.
Oh, I laugh at that.
Nice.
Jarrel grunts, and in agreement. That may be, but they may have information. Could be valuable.
And I am no murderer. There are at least two places we could take him and leave him and let the authorities deal with him.
Then it is up to you what we do, because I wish to murder him. So,
Well, I will have more spells in the morning, so the first thing is to find a safe camp for tonight.
Do we have a lasso that we could use?
We have rope and we could tie him to the oxen.
Oh, Stig, everyone.
Fine with me.
Look, you got rope there, and your pack, you got rope there. I got rope. Huh? Well, I pull out a bucket with a long piece of rope on it. And I
You do
use
have
that
that.
rope.
See, and you were dissing all the stuff you're getting from the giant bag. How dare you?
Strap him to the toboggan and drag him behind the cart.
Is this guy going to be our retainer, the guy that has to carry all our packs?
Torchbearer.
Torchbearer.
Did we loot everybody already?
There was no loot.
Nothing of value.
All of the weapons and the armor were gathered up, I assumed.
No coin, nothing?
Nope.
Well, values in the eyes of the holder, right?
Right.
Well, if they're out raiding, they're not going to be taking their valuables with them.
Right, but they may have hit somebody else on the way.
Right.
That's
Well,
what
then we
always
need to find where their camp was.
I'm going to recommend we start to call the barbarian Reek once he wakes up.
How about that, Ian? Do you want to find their camp? I mean, if they do have loot. It's a pretty mercenary thing coming out of Finn's mouth, but at this point, he's really not in the mood for them either. So
I don't know. How much do I know about these guys, Lucian?
Barbarian human tribe. I would think that would fall into your
Well, so Jarl knows about
favorite
these
enemy.
guys. Does he know kind of where they're from, or what area?
Yeah, are they High Forest or are they Silverwood?
Well, the barbarian tribes are all over the Sword Coast, so you can find different tribes just of Uthgardt barbarians everywhere.
Oh, okay.
That's like saying, what would that be like? You know where the Texans are from. Texas.
There's nowhere near named Uthgardt on the map.
There are no cities of these. They don't have cities. No, they do not.
Then I guess I would say it's not worth it to find where they are coming from. They just come back like rats.
That's a very true statement. Yeah, they're like, I guess, like the maybe the Dothraki, if you're a Game of Thrones reference, or steep Mongolians, Genghis Khan kind of stuff, where they travel all the time and they just roam.
Well, truss them up. I don't care. Throw them in the wagon.
All right, he's in the wagon.
And then we should move farther north or head back to Olston's Hold.
What are they
Safety.
going backwards?
And let's go north until it's dark and make camp.
Agreed.
All right, yeah, so you guys will get another 10 miles, so right about there. All right, make camp. I assume they're the regular old watch. That will give everybody a long rest for the evening. So since you stop once it's dark, sleep through the night. For those of you that are not on watch, so everybody gets a long rest. You can take the number of hit dice you wish to regain. Which I always get that rule wrong. Where is that? Hit dice.
You're thinking short rest. You get half of them back if you use any.
Yeah.
So how many do we get back after a long rest? If that's what we're doing for the night.
Resting.
You get all your
short rest.
half your hit dice back. So if you had 3 hit dice, you now get them all back.
Okay,
You get all your HP back though.
gotcha.
Yeah. Character can spend
And
one or
spell
more
points too?
hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which
But we're
happens to
doing
be
like-
equal.
Okay, sorry.
What in a short rest?
We're doing a short rest. Okay, I thought we were doing a
We're
long
doing a
rest.
long rest.
Okay.
So you get everything back. I'll just put it that way. You get everything back.
Yeah, character also regains spent hit dice up to number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them. Minimum of 1. Can't benefit from more than 1 long rest in a 24-hour period. And a character must have at least 1 hit point to benefit from this long rest. All right. Yeah, so that would get everything back then. Okay. So you guys go through the night at probably, I would say right around midnight. Let's see, who would be on watch? Let's go to your watch list here a second, which I know is here somewhere. Okay, watch order. So it's going to be in the middle. All right, 1d6/1d6. All right, 1, 2, 3, Ian. 4, 5, 6, Jarrel. Ian. Okay, so you hear on your watch, you hear that the unconscious Uthgard has begun to wake, and he's kind of struggling against the ropes in the wagon.
30
Oh,
more
that's-
Uthgard come out of the woods.
Oh, that's fun. I'm glad this is on my watch. I head over, and I just stand there looking at him until he wakes.
Yeah, you can see him struggling. How have you guys have just bound his hands, or how's this been done?
I would say both, right? Legs and feet. Legs and hands and feet.
Okay, so his legs and okay, so yeah, you can see him trying to struggle his hands against the rope, and he's trying to kick his feet. He's not seeming able to get the rope to come undone, and he's not really moving too much. He's still very wounded, bleeding from many different wounds that he has already, but he is trying to struggle out of the ropes.
I stand there until he notices me, or he acknowledges me.
Yeah. He'll turn to you when you walk over, and he'll still struggle. He's like he sees you, and he's just trying to struggle out of the ropes.
In Elvish, I say, "What is your name?"
He gives you a quizzical look, but let me check. Do they speak Elvish?
I mean, I would assume, wouldn't they?
No. Yeah, he gives you a quizzical look. He doesn't quite understand, and he keeps struggling.
In Elvish, I say the equivalent of like uncultured swine. And then I say, "What is your name?" in common.
In common, he recognizes when you say, "What is your name?" You guys haven't gagged him or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of looks at you, and he give me a intimidation check.
Oh, don't say that. Why would you say that? God damn it.
Because you're trying to be tough.
I'm not trying to be tough. I'm just trying to speak to him.
Bitch,
Yeah.
I got a -2 intimidation.
I thought she had like natural RBF.
Yeah. But that doesn't help you.
That's like the
That hurts you. Yeah, he decides. You can tell he kind of thought about telling you his name, and then he just goes back to struggling against the ropes, and he's just, "Let me free." He just kind of
How hurt?
grunts.
How hurt is he?
He's pretty hurt. I mean, he's got definitely wounds around his body. If he's left untended for days on end, he'll probably bleed out.
He's not like on the brink of death or anything, right?
Just define brink.
Like if he were to take like, I don't know, 1 hit point of damage, I'm sure he'd be fine. Right.
He would probably, even though you wouldn't be able to quantify a 1 point of damage. But yeah, he probably would be fine.
If she sticks her elbow into one of his open wounds.
Elbow.
I look over to my buddy Nod. I'm like, "Hey Nod, come see our new friend over here. He's being very cooperative right now."
He'll pad over and stick a paw on his chest.
Oh yeah, he definitely. He just kind of stops. He goes motionless,
He'll keep watching Ian though,
not even looking at the guy.
waiting for the signal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he goes motionless. He's big lion paw on his chest. He stops moving and he just kind of stares at the paw.
"What is your purpose?"
And he looks to you and he looks at the lion and he says, "What everybody's purpose is, freedom."
"From what? You're a roaming band of murderers and bandits."
And he looks at you. "You know the rules. Strong survive."
Oh, that was it. That was in. Okay. I was expecting another statement there. What have you heard from the High Forest? Has there been unrest?
And he gives you kind of a confused look. Heard from the High Forest? We don't hear things from the forest.
Has there been any unrest in the high forest?
Yeah, he looks kind of confused. He doesn't. He's not sure what to answer to you. And he's like, and then he just gives you like a no.
Have there been attacks more frequent in this area? From orcs, trolls, giants.
Yeah, he says, well, there's always giants around coming from the Evermoors. We hunt them, take what they have. We're a strong tribe. You see orcs, but not too often down here. Every now and then. And the elves don't come up this far north, so we mostly just raid.
So there's been no word of an increase of giants in the area.
Yeah, he looks at you with just kind of a quizzical look, and he just gives you that no.
I look over to Nod. I say, Nod, do you know your numbers?
He will nod his head in affirmative.
Is he lying?
Yes, he's a lion.
He's a lion.
Intelligent.
He's pretty intelligent. I say, pick a number between 1 and 10 for me, will you, buddy?
He will raise and lower his paw on that guy's chest 3 times.
I was so hoping you would pick a number below 5. And I look at the guy, and I get a piece of cloth from my bag, and I say, "What is the name of your tribe?"
And he kind of points. He's got his hands are tied, but he points to the tattoo on his shoulder, and it's of the elk, and he says, "Well, obviously, elk tribe."
I don't
elk
let him
tribe
say
strongest.
anything. I shove the cloth in his mouth the moment he opens it.
Okay.
And I say, Nod, you may not want to see this. And I find the wound he already has. And all I do is I grab my dagger and I just dig it in there as many times as I need to until he dies.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, it only takes one,
Bad as you want to be.
and he bleeds out in the wagon.
And I take back my cloth. I just, extend it, put it back in. And I say thanks. And I, with my non-bloody hand, I grab Nod by the mane and I say thanks, friend. And I go back to my watch.
She's cold-blooded.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session
Did she just force the lion to becoming
on a murder.
No kidding, man. Nod has no scruples.
Unwitting accomplice.
All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed tonight's session. It was action-packed.
What are you teaching that
It
animal?
was great.
God.
So definitely stick around for the after show, although I think I'll be getting off. But I just want to say thanks for everybody who was joining. It was a great session of action. I bet next session we'll have quite a bit more RP as we get closer to Everland and probably further north at this point as we move along. So you don't want to miss that as the 6 continues its trek towards Felbar Citadel to drop off the Dwarven armorer who has died. You can check out the VODs on the Twitch channel, and you can also check out the videos on YouTube for the GM perspective, the DM perspective, which is mine, it's SirLucien, or you can check out the player perspective over at MC Colonel's channel, both on his Mixer or on his YouTube channel. So just check those out, do searches for those. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys will be back again for next Monday when the 6 continue their journey. We'll see you then. You guys can see the character sheets. I'll leave that on for just a few seconds, and then we'll shut the stream down. So thanks for joining, and we will see you next week.